Hello everyone, welcome to the Crystal Child Healing Channel. For this video I would like to just discuss a few things with everyone, and just no music this time, sorry for the letdown, but I just wanted to talk with everyone. Since I have a very soft voice and I'll try and be as loud as I can, and I cleared all distractions from the area. So everyone's healing is different, is what I was trying to say the last video. It varies from person depending on what they have, or they're distracted or anxious. So that's why I make various videos for different things, and I was trying to explain that all healing does take time, so be patient with yourself and others around you, and to be understanding about time. If you have a special request, and you leave it in the comments, or you may email me the special request. Either way works for me, and I'll get to it as soon as I can when I do have my free time, which is at nighttime most of the time, because that's when I'm not as busy as I am during the day. And I would also like to explain that sound healing and vibrational sound healing, it is a beautiful thing, it is healing, but there is also some music out there that can hurt people. And I've heard about it, and about a concert out there where people were at this concert and magically suddenly just dropped dead, which was very surprising to me. And I didn't understand as how come music's able to do that. If it could heal, right? Why would it be able to harm people? And I started giving more thought into it after hearing Eldora and Simon's video today about solar energy. And they were talking about how all this Christmas music coming on and all this shopping we do during Christmas and all these holidays, it's a program that was been running this whole time to make us spend more money, to continue working, to keep us enslaved. So I was going about it in my head, and I was like, thinking about it, I was like, why don't I like Christmas music as much? And next thing you know, Eldora and Simon play a video, and they talk about Christmas music and how it's a program of repetitive words and music that's reused all the time, and we're getting attached to it and trying to sing along with it, or we just get annoyed and don't want to listen to it. Some of us work where we can't avoid it, and I understand that. I work where sometimes it's unavoidable at a pet clinic, and they allow you to wear headphones or headsets, kind of like the ones I'm wearing, so you guys could hear me better, since I don't have a mic yet, but I will get to it eventually. So yeah, the programming of repetitive music for Christmas is a program run by the government, of course. We all know how the government is very sneaky like that. And I just wanted to explain that to everyone with a clear voice and a louder voice without distractions of the music or running water. And I hope that's enjoyable for you guys to get that clarification for everything that's going on around us. And I understand that everyone's feeling overwhelmed and pressured about what to listen to. And every time I listen to music, you could do what I call a scan. I listen for anything that's repetitive, or makes me feel uncomfortable or overwhelmed, or I just don't want to listen to it. And you can also use a pendulum. I'm not sure if you are aware that you could use pendulums for that. And I do have a pendulum in my room, so I'll go grab that real quick. I should have got that from the beginning of the video, but I didn't know where we're gonna go this far, but here we are. Okay. Here we are. For those of you who aren't aware of what a pendulum is or what it looks like, it's like this. And I do enjoy giving my pendulums names, as they are your higher self speaking to you, or when you're seeking answers. You can ask it to show you yes, and you can ask it to show you no, and it'll show you no and yes. I do ask you to use your discernment when using your pendulum, because sometimes the answers can be what you want to hear. So you have to be clear-headed, not muddle-headed, and not expectant of the answer, so the answer does not change, or it varies between the question you want to ask and the answer you're going to get. So my left on my pendulum is yes for my side, and right is no for my pendulum, so it'd be opposite for you. So my left is your right, and my right is your left. So I ask my pendulum, can you show me yes? And it will show me yes. For those who are not aware of how to use a pendulum, I'm going to show you a quick tutorial. Show me no. As you can see, I am not moving my arms because this is how it works. Really show me no. Really show it. Come on. Show me no. I can't see you. Where are you? I don't see no. There you go. So yes, you can program your pendulums to say yes or no and in whichever direction you prefer. But I prefer to keep it simple in the direction it's meant to go. And that's how that works. And for those of you who are not aware about your muscle memory, it's also a thing. Your body's a freaking human pendulum, believe it or not. Your whole body's a pendulum. I was told by a different healer on how it works. It was kind of cool but kind of weird at the same time. It's like, what? Our bodies can do that? So yes, so for the human pendulum, you could use your whole body or you can use parts of your body. So for the whole part of your body, you would close your eyes and stand shoulder width apart. Kind of comfortable area with your eyes closed and your arms relaxed at your side. And you'll say yes or no, and it'll show you yes or no, and your body will kind of move. It's kind of weird but kind of cool. And if you ask a question, if you have like, you're at a crystal shop and you don't have your pendulum, you could use that body experience. People may think you're weird, but who cares, right? It's the 21st century and we're all different and we're all, you know, kind of up there in the scale of what's going on in the world, and here we are, and these are the answers, and it's the truth, you know? We can't hide from it no matter how hard we try. I've honestly tried running away from it by traveling a lot with my car and my brother when he was here at the time, and it was fun to get away for a time, but you had to come back to reality, sadly. And it was just like a slap in the face. It's like, here you are, congratulations on waking up, and now you stay awake forever. Once you get your head out of the rabbit hole, there's no going back. And that's how it was for me and for everyone else, and that's how it is, you know? And for those of you who aren't aware of the services I provide, it's through sound vibrational healing. I use different frequencies of different instruments that I purchase myself. And I also have a bunch of crystals in my room which help amplify and bring everything in together, and that's how the healing works. For those of you unaware of not seeing my sessions or not be able to see it in my sessions, I really love having my beautiful rose quartz flame tower with me during my sessions, because, you know, it's just for the heart chakra, it's just a beautiful thing to have. And I have like a lot of crystals in my room. It drives my parents insane. My mom doesn't really mind, but I just learned self-control when it comes to crystals, because I love crystals. I just love them, and I just want to buy them all and have them all, you know? So, I'm not sure how much of you guys are aware, but there are crystal children out there, and there's star seeds, and there's aliens, and Pleiadians, and then there's Arcturians, and so many different things out there, and we're so unaware of what's going on around us, and then there's some of us that are. And I just think that, we could be choosier with our words. Like, we see people walking around with masks on their face or in their car with the mask, and it's like, we have that moment where we want to judge them. Like, why are you doing that? Isn't that stupid? Then you want to make a sound like bah for sheep, but like, not everyone is a sheep. We're just people that are different in our own ways, and we're learning, and it's okay to learn, but what I'm trying to say is to spread kindness and joy and love to other people, because not everyone has that luxury of being awake. Not all of us choose that luxury to be awake. Some of us want to continue sleeping. And for you to understand that is not all of us are going to be awake. Some of us are going to continue sleeping in the Matrix. And for those who are continuing sleeping, it was their choice, their higher choice that made that choice for them. It's them making the choice, their higher self. That's what I'm trying to say. And we made those choices before we came down to Earth, and I was trying to get that into consideration, so we are more, I don't know, I'm trying to find the terminology for this, sorry. It's hard to think when you're wanting to go to sleep and be in dream la la land. I call it la la land. That's what my teachers used to say. Sarah, why are you always in la la land? I don't know. Okay. And, so yes, I think we just need to be considerate as to who's awake and who's asleep. And for those who are awake, I think it's best to show kindness and love to them and feel them support, because we are all in this together. Whether we like it or not, it's just how it is. It's just something we could connect with and connect with each other, to be kind and loving to each other, whether awake or not, because good karma does come to those who serve, you know, themselves, their family, their loved ones, and others around them. And I believe that wholeheartedly, that we can help each other, and there doesn't need to be a price tag for that. And I believe in that wholeheartedly. I just believe if we help each other and we all awake, the better the world is for the next generation of children that are in this world. And the ones that didn't get so lucky, you know, they move on and they're spirits and they come back eventually. Yeah, sorry, I'm getting a little emotional at the moment, so that's how it is. In case some of you didn't understand that, and I have been in close contact with those who are awake in groups and group chats, live chats, Zoom, you name it, and it's a beautiful thing and a beautiful experience, and all of them are emotional. We're all having these emotional outpours and the overwhelmment of everything going on around us, and we just need to take the time to wind down and to open up and to be expressive and showing what we feel and telling others how we feel, and we're all struggling with that because we hid our emotions so well, so deep, so we don't feel any pain or anything at all from the trauma and the past and all the grief, and we just locked it all away. And now we're opening up, and it's time to be open. Why I'm doing this is because I believe wholeheartedly that if these words can reach as many people as possible, maybe more people will be awake, more people would be loving, more people would be caring, more people would be open, you know? And so more family members would be awake with you, and you don't have to be alone anymore or feel alone. And I do leave my email out there, so if you want to get a hold of me and need someone to talk to, you're more than welcome to it. I do have a weird mailing address. It's icequeenrebel@protonmail.com. It's in my bio description. And that's a secure network for emailing, and it doesn't allow any spam or stuff in it to get in there, or any advertisement of any kind. And that's what I believe is probable for like everything, and I don't use my real name in it in the email because I don't know, I felt rebellious. I'm like, I want to be an ice queen and be a rebel. I just thought it would be really cool. And it's also a gamer tag. I loved gaming and I still do. And some games aren't safe and some are. Just use your intuition, use your guidance, and use whatever sources you have available to you. We don't have to be paying so much for these sources and resources, for answers, for questions we may have. And that's just how it is. If you see me looking around, it's because, like, I just can't help myself. Okay? Alright. So I just needed to get that out there, and I felt like this video would help so many once they see it. And please like, subscribe, and share. The more answers and questions we have, the more guidance we'll need. Hopefully that makes sense to anyone. I know sometimes I don't make sense myself, but that's just how it is. Can't help it. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this session, and for the next session, of course, there will be lovely music to go around, and special requests going out to anyone who has any, and I'll be getting into those as soon as I can. Thank you for watching, and hope you guys had a blessed day and a beautiful, wherever it is you are, beautiful everything. Thank you.